Istanbul, the city whose history is a constant backdrop to its modern life, is equally sustained with a food whose modern claim to fame in cities throughout the world originated with its 15th century Ottoman janissaries. Recently described in a New York journal as the secret love child of the bagel and the street pretzel, the crispy simit is daily expanding its repertoire through the emergence of new fast food chains throughout Turkey. But it has long been the most popular street food in Turkey. The dough of the famous Istanbul simit is made by mixing just flour, water, salt and yeast. In essence, this is unchanged over the centuries, and in this simit fırın, with the exception of the modern electric mixer, the process is entirely done by hand. This mixing process lasts about half an hour, during which time the texture of the dough has totally changed and the yeast has already done its job. Having allowed the dough to rest for an hour, the work of making the simit starts in earnest. The experienced hands which form the 100-gram simits make this look so easy. Simit gets its unique golden colour from the grape molasses. After soaking in this for a few minutes, the molasses, or pekmez, will also enable the sesame seeds to stick to the simit. Sesame seeds turn the simit into a snack recommended by many dietitians. The quality of the sesame is important too, and bakeries like this proudly use the more expensive local seeds. The trays of prepared simit are taken to the oven, where they are reshaped and loaded onto pallets ready to be popped into the wood-fired oven. After 15 minutes, the steaming simits are cooked and removed from the oven and are ready for collection by the simitçies. The oven is restocked and the cooking continues. Meanwhile, the simit sellers continue to collect their wares and load their carts. As with the process of making the simits, this is an activity which continues throughout the day. The carts are essentially mobile shops and care is taken to provide an attractive product display. The number of simits sold from the carts may vary, but on a day like today, the simitçi, having brought his simits from the bakery, hopes to sell around 400 on his travels. But not all simits are sold from the carts, and here the simitçi prepares the tray he will carry around the neighbourhood. Initially the food of the janissaries, today simit is enjoyed by all, young and old alike. For children, it is not only nutritious and filling, but even practical for the smallest of hands. For others, it gives the excuse for a break and the chance to enjoy a moment of peace. Istanbul is a flux of comings and goings, emphasizing the need to eat on the go. The convenience and accessibility of simit make it ideal for all, irrespective of age or background. With simit sold from street vendors, a fresh snack is never hard to find. Simit could be described as a cultural brand for the city and Turkey, and it is reaching new markets internationally. When one thinks of the culture of a city, it's usually the buildings which first spring to mind. But Istanbul's simitçies provide us another view. There is a certain practicality in this method of distribution, but also a certain charm, which is a reminder of our temporary role in this place. One thing is for certain. This sound is an essential part of Istanbul's audio scenery. When did you last answer its call?